Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to see the HTTP protocols with Wi-Fi shield for Arduino Uno. Actually, we are going to perform by making use of Wi-Fi shield and also Ethernet shield. But for Wi-Fi shield, I am going to show you completely textbook. Whereas Ethernet shield, we are going to work with the hardware components. So now firstly, we will see with respect to Wi-Fi shield. As I told you the name Wi-Fi shield, you need to remember that the header files always use spi.h and wifi.h. Those two are common libraries. If you work with Ethernet shield, Ethernet.h header file. So now let me go to the topic directly. Yes, what do you understand by HTTP? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And you know that there will be totally four methods. If you are aware of API's concept, there are completely four methods. Let me note them. Yes. What's the first method is get is one method, post, pull, and the last one is delete. Yes, these are the four HTTP methods, and we are going to work with these two methods only, get method and post method. While working with MQTT, there will be different protocols anyhow. Yes, if you compare with respect to CRUD operations, nothing but create, read, update, delete. Get is nothing but reading. Post is nothing but create. Next, put is nothing but update. Delete is same. Delete itself. Yes. These are the four HTTP methods and these are the CRUD operations. Yes. Now, as I told you, we are going to discuss about post technique and get technique. So, firstly, let me show you the PPT. No, directly we will see textbook because in PPT there is no complete content. Yes. This is the complete textbook PDF we are going to use. As I told, we are going to discuss with HTTP. One is the get technique, nothing but reading. Post is nothing but create. Create and reading only we are going to function. Yes, about HTTP, all you are aware of. So now how to program we are going to see with respect to the Wi-Fi shield. So this is the code Arduino. There are four things to be focused. One is external libraries. One more is internet connectivity. Data published, nothing but HTTP methods, and one last concept is standard functions. Here external libraries are nothing but header files. Since we are using on Wi-Fi shield, the packages what you will use are spi.h and wifi.h are the header files. Yes. If you see here down it says that same packages as listed in 2.6, nothing but in unit 2. Yes, listing 2.6. You can see right spi.h and wifi.h. This is the thing. Why I open this PDF is also there is the reason. Regarding internet connection, I have opened this one because that function is not described in this notes actually. So anyhow, one by one we are going to see. So external libraries part is done. Now coming to the internet connectivity. Yes, since this is the wireless connectivity, here you can see use the code from 2.7, 2.8 and 2.9. Yes, coming to here you can see right 2.7, 2.8 and the last is 2.9. Actually, there is no requirement of this 2.9 if you ask me. No need to use this 2.9, use only 2.7 and 2.8. The reason why we are avoiding 2.9 is 2.9 is just to display the connection information. Here our intention is to execute HTTP protocols. But we need only internet connection. No need those all internet details, what is MAC address, what is IP address and all. So just drop the 2.9 and so that you should also modify the 2.8 part. Nothing but here you are making a function call, right? Avoid that concept. You need not use this function. Only you need to big Wi-Fi dot begin of SSID and password. That's the thing. Only you need to execute. No need to include this thing. Anyhow, I'll show you the complete code how to do and all. And this is the global declaration. You will give your Wi-Fi name, Wi-Fi password and all. Yes, this is the alias name which we are going to use throughout our program. And in the video description, anyhow, I have given the internet connectivity complete program concept. You can see it. Yes. Now let me open Arduino IDE and start typing the program so that you can easily understand the order. Anyhow, we will prepare the notes and we will provide you. You need not worry regarding it. Yes, new sketch. Close the older one. Yes. Firstly, the concept we are going to use are external packages. One is spi.h. Just a second, it is not flash. Next, wifi.h. You can just compile to verify whether those packages are installed or not. If not, anyhow, in description of video, I have linked a video you firstly watched. Yes, it is returning nothing, but it indicates that no error in code actually. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Since we are working with Arduino, you need to change this one, guys. Arduino. Yes. Now we need to compile. Yes, there are no errors. Means those header packages are existing. So external libraries is done. What is the second part? Regarding the internet connection. Regarding internet connection, yes. They said to follow Unit to 2.7, 8 and 9. This is a global declaration. Completely as is, you need to copy this code. And here I am going to place it. This is your Wi-Fi name and Wi-Fi password. And status, for present you are keeping it as idle. The reason also I'll explain. And this Wi-Fi client is the alias name. Instead of using this complete name Wi-Fi client, we are going to just call it as client. But while working with Ethernet shield, then we will use the Ethernet client concept and all. Yes, this part is done. And coming to next concept is set to also use 2.8. 2.9 we are skipping again and again I am saying because our aim is to just provide the internet connection. No need the internet details and all. But here if you observe in output, there they have included those. So if you want, you can include, otherwise no need. So, oh, just a second, in unit 3, right? Yes, just scroll down. Yes, here in output also they did not included all those things because here they want to show regarding only HTTP. That's the reason even they also skip, but in theory part they have given to copy. But we are not going to use that function actually. This is the connection to internet function. Keep, yes, this textbook page numbers have also been copied. So let me clear those first. Yes, you are just going to remove these three lines, guys. We are not required to print the connection information. Yes, the only difference between this Wi-Fi shield and Ethernet shield is regarding connection itself. Remaining complete part is going to be same. We are not going to change even a single step. Only the connection process we are going to alter. So now we have came to the step where we have done 2.7, 2.8 and 2.9 also. Nothing but internet connection function is done. So now let me explain you what's happening with that function. When we are making this function call, it is checking for the status. If there is no status, then we are printing it as Wi-Fi shield not present. Sorry, we are checking whether shield is present or not. Then we are checking whether the connection is existing or not. If connection is not existing, then we need to say that connection should be established. So for that we are going to use Wi-Fi dot begin. Then once we done this step, then our internet is going to be connected. That's the use of this connect to internet function. Now coming to the next step, internet connectivity is done. Yes, now main concept regarding HTTP. Yes, for this one, HTTP, yes, this is the link. Yeah, this provides actually, yes, this is the testing service. As I told, we are going to perform get and post techniques. So it is actually free and open source to perform. Let me click on the link. It is loading, just a second. Yes, here you can see, right, http bin.org, a simple HTTP request and response service. Yes, it provides the service. That's the reason we are going to use this one. Yes, that's why here you can see, right, again these both things are given in the global declaration. So let me keep in our program in global declaration part. Yes, this is the this is free web service, nothing but a server side application you can say. And the default port is 80 actually. So we are going to use 80. Yes, coming to the next part. Now we are going to start our HTTP methods. As I told, we are going to work with the get method and one more is the post method. So we are going to copy those lines initially. Yes, this is the get method. Yes, just remove these three lines. Yes, this is regarding get method. I will explain anyhow step by step. You need not worry regarding it. Anyhow, you are having your comment sessions and all. Yes, do HTTP get. We are performing get the operation here. Nothing but we are trying to read. That's what here. If you want, you can also read theory. Yes, here you can see, right? It is actually connecting to the server for reading the info and all. And next is regarding post. Yes, now first let me explain you this coding part. Yes, we are requesting data. So here you can see request var equal to test because we are testing, right? Check if a connection to server port was made or not. Here port server and port you can see, right? Server is the free web service which we have given that link and port is 80. So those details we are passing here to connect. If the connection is successful, then we are going to print all these details. Otherwise, we are simply going to say connection failed. And here you can see, right? Server connected. These all are like simple printing statements. And you are going to print one by one. Host and again you are saying connection to be closed and all. Yes, this is regarding the get method. And next we are going to see, sorry, regarding do HTTP get function. Now we are going to see for similarly for post method. Post is for creating. Nothing but generally we'll say we are going to post something on LinkedIn, Instagram or some accounts, right? Nothing but what you are doing, you are going to create. Put means you are going to updating. Put x equal to 3 in nothing but you are going to update in some other. So that technique is called put. Put is for update, post is for creation. Remember that one. Don't get confused. Yes. Now again coming to this technique. Same we are requesting the data. Once it is done here we are yes, once the connection is done we are going to print all these things. Otherwise, we are going to say as an error message and all in the else condition. You can observe, right? Here you are performing request data dot length and all, right? These things are nothing but we are going to create. Actually, this is the data we requested. For that, we are going to get the length and all. So finally, post technique will be also done. Most probably we will try to use get method. The reason is that we are trying to read information from the sensors. Nothing but we are going to get the data. We are not going to keep inside those sensors, right? From sensors we will get data. So generally most probably we are going to use this get technique in our IoT project. Yes, this is the post method. I hope you are clear with both of those functions. Now coming to the standardized functions, nothing but void setup and one more is void loop. Here if you observe, those both are completely unrelated. Here it is completely given with respect to only get method. So we are going to modify this complete code so that we are also performing the post technique. So within void setup, now we are going to change our code. Yes. Here they called only HTTP GET request, right? So now I am also going to perform HTTP POST request. So the function name is do HTTP POST. Is the function name same? Yes. Do HTTP POST. Now coming to the loop part. Yes. Firstly, we will connect to internet. Yes, without internet connection, you can't execute these protocols. Remember that one. Now coming to the loop function. Yes, you are just going to print those details and all. If client is available, then print like this and all. We are going to read, we are going to write regarding all those details and all it is given here. Actually, it is not specific to any method. In general, you are printing. If there is a connection, your HTTP connection, you are saying to print all those particular things. Yes, what are those? You are trying to read the client and you are going to write it on the serial monitor. And for suppose client is not connected, then you will say disconnected from server. That's the thing here. Yes, yes, that's all. This last brace we need to close. Yes, this is what the complete program for HTTP protocol with Wi-Fi shield and Arduino Uno. Here, instead of your SSID, replace with your Wi-Fi name and password should be regarding your own password. Nothing but your Wi-Fi password. Wait, just a second. Yes, once you modify there all the details, remaining all are set right. Now just you need to compile it. Yes, if you observe there are no errors. So if you are having Wi-Fi shield, you can upload and you can check. But since I am not having the Wi-Fi shield, I am going to show with Ethernet shield also. There is no difference in the program, guys. Again and again I am telling, complete code is going to be same. The only thing which changes is here only inside connect to the internet function is only going to change. That also how, let me explain now itself how. In unit 2, nothing but in earlier videos with Ethernet connection, you have seen all this, right? Connect to the Ethernet. There we try to connect with the MAC and static IP. Nothing but we are going to give IP address. If there is a correct IP, then automatically it connects. Otherwise, we are telling to use our own IP address. That's it. Here Ethernet dot begin. There we have used as Wi-Fi dot begin. Remaining all the concepts, yes. There we have passed two parameters, MAC and IP. And for Wi-Fi, we are passing as SSID and password. That's the only difference between their connections. And Ethernet is wired and this is wireless. That's it. This is how the complete HTTP get method and post methods are going to be executed. So we successfully covered HTTP protocol with Wi-Fi shield and Arduino. In the next lecture, we are going to see with respect to the Ethernet shield. Now we have seen with Wi-Fi shield. With Ethernet shield along with this program part, I am going to show you with the hardware components. Hope you all understood. If you are having any doubts, drop in the comment section. Thank you.